Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening, scheduled for 3 rounds of full rules Muay Thai in the 152-pound weight division. Your referee for this contest is Christopher Wagner. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears black with gold trim. He represents Chaksabai. From New York City, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Copenhaver. And his opponent across the ring, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He wears black and purple trim. He represents Renzo Gracie. Also from New York City, please welcome Dawid Zimnicki.
That's how I call you out. Any questions over here? Fight fair, fight hard.
The stoic Dawid Zimnicki, representing Renzo Gracie Academy, looking to improve on a 4-0 amateur mark. He steps in against Scott Copenhaver from Chaksabai. Copenhaver at 4-6 coming into the fight. Zimnicki at 4-0.
And you can see this is an amateur bout. The elbows are allowed by the elbow pads.
First of a 3-round full rules Muay Thai affair. Copenhaver, the taller fighter, wearing the black trunks with the silver trim on the side. Zimnicki with the black trunks with the pink and purple on the legs and the yellow lettering.
Good exchange of knees by both guys here. Zimnicki trying to trap the arm, trying to lift the elbow. Goes for the necktie. And lands a big knee. Another big knee. Those side knees.
That's Zimnicki you're talking about. Zimnicki gives up an inch in height, but he's 25 years old compared to Copenhaver, who is 37.
As you can see him lifting the arm, opening up the left side. Good reverse and dump to the canvas. Showing good control, good technique, excellent composure in the clinch.
Zimnicki tries the left-legged body kick, but Copenhaver dumps him right onto the canvas. And again, as Zimnicki tries the right leg, Copenhaver sends Dawid flying. Got a wrestling match breaking out here.
Nice teep that disrupts Zimnicki as he's coming in.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Good moments for both fighters here. Copenhaver and Zimnicki. And there's the bell. Good bit of action here to begin this fight. First of 3, a scheduled 3. Well, Zimnicki, originally from Poland, now represents the borough of Queens. And he fights out of a gym in New York City, Renzo Gracie Academy, very close to Madison Square Garden.
Awesome gym. 4 floors of just everything you could want. Great jiu-jitsu, great Muay Thai program. Just many great fighters come out of that school.
Meanwhile, Scott Copenhaver, originally out of Hershey, Pennsylvania, now fights out of Elmhurst, Queens. Chaksabai, not too far away from the Renzo Gracie Academy, also in Midtown Manhattan. Natalie Foos getting in Copenhaver's ear as we are set to begin round number 2. This is Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Chong Beer, Ariel Lagani with Phoenix Carnivale, ringside of the Broad Street Ballroom. We are up close and personal for all the action this evening. An action-packed card on our last fight of the 2016. The Copenhaver's left elbow pad looks to have slipped off. See if Chris Wagner elects to do anything. Both fighters clinched up right now.
Wait until there's a break in the action right now. Very active in the clinch. Scott was able to slip in an left elbow towards the end of that exchange.
Zimnicki goes for the body kick. Now I'll try to lock Copenhaver up in the clinch. Good left knee to the body by Zimnicki. And another as he was on his back foot.
Right hand lands over the top by Scott. Zimnicki doing a good job with those knees.
Past the halfway mark of round number 2. Again, these two men jockeying for position. A 152-pound fight. This is a super welterweight affair.
Upward rising elbow lands by Scott. Zimnicki pushing the arm up, trying to trap the arms of Scott. Zimnicki landing the knee there on that exchange.
Now Chris Wagner will call time as he sees the elbow pad of Copenhaver jarred loose. Fixes that right up. And now we are back in action. Good teep.
Big teep.
Zimnicki, strong move with the right leg.
The thing about a really, really hard teep, it disrupts your breathing rhythm. It's hard to get that back.
Copenhaver trying to stick in a couple left knees of his own. Final 10 seconds of round 2. Another
an elbow. Big, huge elbow lands like Zimnicki.
And moments like that, small moments that are sometimes hard to notice, depending on where you're looking from, that can change the outcome of a round. I mean, a big elbow like that right at the close, both men kind of had their moments there, jockeying for position throughout, but then Zimnicki right over the top with the right elbow as the bell sounds.
Yeah, those elbows have to be very sharp, very fast, very explosive because they're by tactile touch. As soon as you see that you're at the angle and that you're at the distance to throw it, you can't be hesitant with it. It's just got to come out fast and hard.
Let's get lost tonight. You can be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary on the boss tonight.
Two of the best gyms in New York going head-to-head right now, the Renzo Gracie Academy and Dawid Zimnicki trying to score a victory against Scott Copenhaver and Natalie Foos, who represents the team from Chak Savai. 2 rounds in the books between these two men, 1 to come. And here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, third and final round.
Blood trickling from the nose of Scott as Zimnicki runs forward. The tie up here.
They've been up in each other's grills the entire fight.
Excellent dump to the canvas. Really waited until he was on that 1 foot and put the knee behind and threw him off balance.
Copenhaver tried the teep, but he got his head snapped back by a straight left hand from Dawid Zimnicki.
Oh, nice elbow, nice right elbow that lands straight through.
These two guys fighting in a phone booth for the majority of this bout.
Absolutely. That was a big knee, very, very sharp knee that landed by Zimnicki.
Copenhaver trying to stick in an elbow and a knee on his own. Copenhaver ducks out of the way of an incoming Zimnicki left elbow. Chris Wagner will break up the two fighters. Final minute of action here. Two fighters trading knees in the blue corner.
Another dump to the canvas.
And the crowd chanting Dawid for Dawid Zimnicki out of Poland.
I mean, he is doing a great job of just when he gets into the clinch, he always finds a dominant position, right? He puts his hands in the right place. He uses his leverage, drives his own knees in.
And round 3 comes to a close. The judges will decide this one. Dawid Zimnicki looks to stay perfect. He wouldn't move to 5-0 with a victory here. Scott Copenhaver, meanwhile, looking for his 5th victory. He would move to 5 and 6. We will find out in just a moment. Good battle between a couple of super welterweights at 152 pounds. Here on Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Chong Beer. Ariel Agami ringside with Phoenix Carnivale, and it looked like as that fight wore on, Phoenix, Zimnicki started to establish himself in that clinch.
Yeah, he was really using the clinch well, using a sensitivity of the clinch. Would find exactly when Scott was on one leg, so he could dump him over, really use his own leverage. He was great at driving those knees through the midsection. Definitely dominated in the clinch.
Zimnicki seems to have swayed the crowd throughout the course of the fight. See if that had any influence. We will find out right now from Diamond David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action here at the Broad Street Ballroom, we go to the judges' score totals. They read as follows. All 3 judges scored this bout identically, 29-28. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision. And representing Renzo Gracie, Dawid Zimnicki.
So all 3 judges see it 2-1 in favor of Zimnicki. And the Renzo Gracie Academy product improves his amateur record to 5-0. Impressive performance by him over Scott Copenhaver.
Yeah, I think it was really the clinch and the way he used it that made that decision.
This is Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Chong Beer.